Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are terrific. I do not know why the camera does not want to transition over. Oh, I guess it is the right thing. Okay. Anyways, I thought it was closer up than it really is. So here's the thing. I received a cord in this box, and I thought, how kind of cool is it? And so I set it aside, and I was like, I want to do something with it. I don't know what I want to do with it. And then the Derby was Saturday, and we picked our horses and everything. And I remembered, gosh, I still haven't put together a Derby like journal type thing. So I think we'll work on that and see how far we can get. And I have no like plan. It's just fly by the seat of my pants on this one, folks, because I just don't really have. This is last year's. I had printed it out. So those are last year's horses and everything. So that's from last year. Those are the numbers I used from last year. I had this printable that's Derby related that I thought might be kind of cool to use. I had some things that I kind of printed out, but I don't know if I'll use those or not. Some pages from a horse book that I had thrown in here, and then there's some horse pages from Boutique. Whoops. Well, that wasn't good. Boutique Design. There's some pages from his kit and from another kit that I can't remember right now. Even though I know it. It's Monday. Give me a break. But anyways, there's that page too. But so we need to cover this in some way. And because I'm kind of thinking maybe we cover the front of it, cover the back of it. This will open up. I'm thinking we have a pocket. And maybe attach a signature here. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Could put little pockets here. I don't know. I do know that I like this for the front. So I think we're going to do that. Let's cut this. I want to cut it. There. I don't think it matters if it overlaps in the back. I think I can cut it there. I think we can glue this. Let's glue this down. Like I said, I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants on this one, folks. Just kind of trying to figure it out. Today is Miss Sophie's birthday. We had a birthday party for her on Saturday during the Derby. And that was fun. She had a good time. We ordered pizza and she had cake and the whole 9 yards. Got her gifts. So that was really cool. Let's see here. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's just cut this little piece here off because we don't want to have to deal with that. Okay. And let's miter that so that doesn't get in the way. Okay. I'm liking that so far. This glue does not dry as quickly as our glitter glue does. We'll just put a little bit on the edge here. And get that to flatten out. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, I like that. Now where's our other horse? Our other horse is here. So I think we should just trim it. Let's trim it right there. And we're going to line it up there again. This time let's put the glue on here. I think I'm about to need more of that glue. I'm gonna have to order some more. I think it's starting to run low. Okay. I like that. Alright. Then this. Let's put some glue on here. Glue that. Okay. And we're going to put some glue here. This one doesn't completely cover, but that's okay. Because we will cover it with something else. I feel like that needs trimmed better. It does. There we go. Okay. Now let's cover the inside. I love that. Let's just use it. Why not? Let's just use it. I know you see I have my flannel on. It is chilly here in the mornings, so I kind of use it as a jacket. Like I've got, you know, a t-shirt on for if it warms up later in the day, but right now it is a chilly one. Okay, let's line this up here. Let's do that. How pretty is that? So pretty. So pretty. Okay. Here. And there. Alright. Do we continue this? Probably. Let's just, and that way if we need to glue over it, we can. Let's just I think that'll be good. Alright. And then let's get this side. I hope everybody had a good weekend. You know, we as a family always pick horses. We don't bet for real. It's just a family bet. And, you know, we start watching the Derby, you know, around 2:30 and watch, you know, the pre-races and get to see all the reports on the horses and the owners and the jockeys and everything. And then we pick our horses before the race, and you know, everybody has their own way of doing it, or how they decide to pick them. And even the grandkids pick them. I always write them all down on who everybody picks, and then we watch the race. And it makes it more exciting when you have a horse in the, you know, in the game, right? Like, it just makes it more exciting to watch. And so we always do that. And then whoever wins doesn't win anything. They just win bragging rights. And but this year, the horse I picked won, Sovereignty. So I was really pretty excited. Because my horse never wins. I never pick the winning horse. So I thought it was kind of funny, and I was excited. Should we put, let's think. We almost think this should be the cover for a signature almost. Let's see. Is that going to be too big? Might have to use these. These would be a better size, I think. For like a tuck spot, maybe. Here. And then we've got this one we could use over here. Okay. And then maybe we need to put a paper here that folds up. What do we think about that? We'll put a paper here. Folds up. Or maybe this needs to be a pocket and this needs to be a fold. If we did that, it would be a pocket. We flatten that down. Okay. If we flatten that down, we could make that, or do we need to flatten it? I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Love that one. No, wait. Okay, so this one and this one we have to use as pockets. Cannot forget that. Maybe we make them both. Oh, I don't know what I want to do with this. How long has it been? 20 minutes. Because I want to be able to add these in every year. So do I want to be able to add them into pockets in the book? So maybe I just make these 2 flap in pages to close that and that. Let's see what we got. Sparse paper goes. This is the farmhouse one. The pink roses might be alright. I don't know if that really goes. Let's check out something else. That might be pretty to use. I was thinking more faded, like, yeah, like these. Maybe not that. Maybe that. Those. These are Darcy's. They're so pretty. I like the plaid. Nope. That might be interesting. Alright, let's see if we got enough now to kind of put something together here. Okay. I do think I want to do a flip, but we'll worry about that. I really like that, but maybe it doesn't go. I'm thinking maybe we use one of these since they're Tournament of the Roses. No, it's not Tournament of the Roses. That's the Rose Bowl, right? I don't know what I'm thinking. But I am thinking they give the horse a rose blanket. So, how do I like that with that? Do I like it? I think I do. But I think I'll just overlap it a little bit and continue it this way. What do we think of that? That's what I think. I think this has like a little bit of white right there. All right. So it needs to be, all right, we're going to overlap it just a little bit. So let's cut it right there. And we're going to need the bigger cutter. We need the bigger cutter. Probably gonna need a piece about that size for the other side too. So let's just cut another one. While we have the cutter out here, we will cut too. Okay. Alright, let's glue this down. Yoop. Okie dokie pokey. And do this side. Why doesn't that want to bend? Uh-oh. What the heck happened? Oh, I should have left it. How did I do that? What a mess that is. See, serves me right for not letting it dry all the way. I'll have to put some tape or something over that. Okay. This side didn't do it though. Just this side. Dagnabbit. Alright, well, I'll figure that out. Serves me right. Try to be in a hurry. Okay. Alright. Put this up here. Hello. sure that's straight. Okay. And then we're going to cut that. Ta-da. Alright. This is like a little loose now. We're going to have to tack it down. Alright. That. Just go ahead and glue this here. Glue that there. Okay. I think I want to. This is not. Alright, okay, so we've got that and that. We need to address these flaps, and we need to address the back as well. Oh, it's almost big enough. Not quite, though. I really love that, but I'm not sure it goes that great. Okay. Maybe that, maybe that. Let's do this one. Or do we think we can get away with using a flannel back here? Because I really like these flannels. Ooh, I think we can get away with using that one, actually. Yes. So do we... Let's do that. But we're only going to do it from here. We're going to leave this flap. Because it'll be on the inside. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so I only want to put glue on this here. And you know, if you don't have a box like this, you can just take a piece of paper and, you know, like 4 pieces of paper or cardstock and put them together like this to make kind of a flippy thing. We're going to glue there. We're going to glue here. And we're going to glue all over here. Okay. So we're going to line it up here. Just like that. Okay. And then this, that actually kind of lines up all right there. We'll just kind of let that dry. But we need to be able to make sure it's going to bend as well. Okay. We're going to snip that. And snip that. Great. We're gonna snip that. Okay. So it will bend, but we can leave it straight. And then this, we need to take that off of there. Oh, come on. Not exactly straight, but that'll be all right. We'll fix it. There we go. Okay. So it's coming along, it's coming along. Okay. Let's maybe get that to stay. All right, let me find something to make flaps. I think we need a pile holder. What would I have done with those? I know I have file holders somewhere. Hold on. Okay. Let's use this. Is that attaching or not? I need it to. All right, let's see. Which might be interesting if we used that. Tab. That would get in the way of the fold. We just need to Where's the pencil? We're just going to cut it here. To cut it this here. All right. So that is going to go there. And this is going to go. So I think if we do one under and one above, that should give us the clearance that we need. Right? And then maybe so that flips down. Like that. Right. Let's glue it. We're also going to run a piece of tape, I think. And glue it. Okay, and then this one's going to go on top. This one will go on top. Okay. It'll still close. I think this needs to maybe be a little bit shorter. We may need to trim this a little bit. Like right. I think we may need to take like half an inch off of that. think it needs a little bit more. Just a smidgen more. Whoops, that is crooked. Nabbit. I for sure cut that crooked. Okay, that's good now. Now, that's good. That folds fine. Now this is going to be a little bit long. So we need to take this off. To about, let's just do it to about right there. Just like that. Very good. All right, that works. This is coming unglued. Why is that? And then I noticed this little spot right here too. Hello. All right. There we go. There we go. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. Now we need to figure out how we're going to decorate this. How long have we been? Gosh, we've been almost an hour. What do we want to put on these pages? Okay, so I kind of want to send the signature in there. So that. What other papers do we have here? We have this one. Were there? Alright, let's put this one in this. I think I want... I think I want mostly that. That might be interesting. Hello, mortal. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Can you all still see what's going on? I hope. Me trying to figure out what the heck. I do not know. This Wednesday, Carmen is going to be, she's graciously agreed to be on my channel, on my lives every Wednesday as, not a guest, but a co-host. And we're going to be choosing something I kind of like that together. What do we think? Or do we use it that way? No, because I like it this way. Because I have to be difficult always. I'm always difficult. Have you not figured that out yet? Yeah. So let's just put some glue here. Yes, I realize we have a gap there. We're just gonna have to go back and put some lace or something there. Anyways, we've decided to, you know, I'm always on social media and I'm always seeing things and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I want to try that. Well, I sent her some ideas and she picked from the ideas that I had saved. And so we chose one that we agreed that we both had the stuff to do it. So we're going to try to do it and see if we can do it like the idea on the idea this week came from Instagram, actually. So that will be fun. And we'll get to see if, oh, that's so pretty. We'll get to see if it's gonna work out and if we're able to do it. And so that should be a lot of fun, testing that out and seeing, you know, if we're able to make it happen. Because, you know, sometimes it reminds me of those, do you guys ever see those videos where it's like, it's a woman and she's testing out like poses or dances or whatever that the people are doing? It's not gonna work. We're just gonna have to cut this one because it's getting too big. And you know how they make them look so glamorous, but in real life they're not really. So we're just kind of testing things out to see actually how long they take, you know, because to see if they take as long as they say they do. And oh, I like that a lot. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. Alright, we gotta glue this little lip down here. And you know, just to see if we can actually do them, because you know, sometimes you see stuff on social media and then when you try it, it's like, that didn't work out for me. You know what I mean? So I think today, because it's almost been an hour, we're just gonna get this covered, and then I'm gonna think about how I want to put pockets and stuff in it. And so we just need to cover this last page here. And I liked this idea. Do we have another piece? We do, but in blue. Can we use the blue? This blue isn't exactly the same. I think we'll use this one instead. I really like this one. Let's use this one. Yeah, just let's use it. Okay. But anyways, so I thought it'd be fun to try to, you know, just see if we can do them. And so that's what we're gonna do. And I still am gonna try to craft draft some people so that there'll be some extra people on the show. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. It's always fun to have somebody on with you. Alright, I'm not going to cut that side, but I am going to cut this. No, I'm not. I'm not going to cut that because I'm going to fold it. I forgot. It's going to be upside down though. How do we want to do this? Let's... Where did the knife go? Here it is. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be upside down. but that's okay. It's all right. If it's upside down, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. We'll get that to glue over there. Glue it here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Fold that over. Get that to glue there. Okay. That's glued. This needs to glue down better. Let's glue this. Hello, Moto. Okay. All right. There's some kind of error. YouTube is not what? Receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. Because it's been an hour, I bet. Alright, I'm gonna hurry up and hopefully this didn't totally mess up this video. Although it shouldn't. I should be able to do more than an hour. Let's use this one. Alright. We're almost done covering it, and then I'll figure out what to do with it. I'll have a better game plan. But at least we got it covered. And that's a good, and we added the little flaps, so that's a good thing. Okay. Let's do that. Ta-da. We need to cut it off. Okay. Way. This is getting too big. Ah, but it's not going to cut right if I don't cut it. Okay, wait. Let's just do it right there. Do 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 do. Do do do. Okay. Oh, the warning went away. Okay. That needs glued down better. That little lip there. Gorge. Gorge. Okay. Flip that. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Looky here. We are not going to have this issue with this. Because it needs to bend. So you need to figure that out. We need to be able to bend it. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. Bend, bend, bend. can bend, but it can also straighten out. I need it to be able to do both. Straight and bend. Straight and bend. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy, this little edge. Just glue down there, please. Okay. All right. It's looking good. That tore a little bit, but that's okay. I'm liking it so far. Alright. That. Alright. So this is part 1 of the Derby book. And I will try to get my act together and figure out some more how we're going to get the rest of it together now that we've got it covered. What we're going to do, how we're going to add the signature in. I might even go ahead and put the signature together to try to get that moving forward. And now there's another error, so I'm going to let you go. All right, remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool stuff. And I will catch you later. Ta-ta!